Fantom might be the worst investment I ever made. Its price is in constant decline, and there is also another big elephant in the room. Staking rewards expire and the whole ecosystem could implode. Fantom might be on the brink of collapse. It has staking rewards lined up for about 2 more years, and afterwards the chain might not be able to incentivize validators anymore and the whole system could break down. Fantom suffers greatly from the design flaws originally made. At that time, a max cap of 3.175 billion coins has been set. Back then, reaching this milestone was still a long way in the future. But now we are dangerously close to reaching total supply. This is a threat because stakers, the validators who secure the network and verify transactions, are largely incentivized via staking rewards. Currently, new coins are issued to pay the validators, but this is no longer possible once the supply cap is reached. There is a need for action, because if the validators are no longer sufficiently rewarded, there is a risk that many will leave the ship, thus making the network less secure and allowing hackers to attack the system more effectively. This horror scenario must be prevented at all cost, which is why there is a governance proposal to reduce the staking rewards so that there are more years left before the maximum supply is reached. Unfortunately, the proposal is stupid. It does not provide a solution at all. The problem is merely postponed into the future. One should not blindly hold onto the design weaknesses, but rather create a new system based on game theory principles that always work and does not just postpone issues. The proposed solution has several weaknesses. First, the problem is not solved, but only postponed. Second, incentives can be maintained longer, but at the expense of safety today. If rewards are stretched over a longer period of time, validators will earn less in the future than they do today, reducing the incentive to keep the system safe. Third, a good plan should always work, no matter what the future holds. It should offer a solution in the worst case as well as in the best case. Currently, only a solution for a bright future is offered. But it is not feasible in the event of a bear market or continued weakness of Fantom. This is because validators are to be funded from network fees alone when staking rewards expire. This plan works great if there is major adoption and Fantom prospers. However, if there is stagnation or little or no growth or even a decline in activity on the chain, validators can no longer be sufficiently incentivized. Another big problem with the proposal is that it is voted on by those who secure the system, the stakers. Why would anyone agree to a loss of income? At the moment, it looks like the proposal will be rejected. To my surprise, there might actually be a reduction in incentives. So far, keeping everything as it is at 14% RPR and reducing rewards to 6% are going neck to neck. I guess dropping to 6% has so many votes because the Fantom Foundation probably still has a lot of voting power. I vote to keep everything as it is. I hope for a real solution that works in every scenario and not a solution that is not a real one. The supposed solution is similar to a bad compromise like it's often found in politics. It is not a rational or sensible approach to patch up the worst problems in the short term while problems persist in the long run. Since I am not someone who is only against things without offering a solution, I will now make a true proposal for a solution that works in good and also bad times. My suggestion may sound suboptimal at first glance too, but listen to what I have to say first and then make up your mind. In any case, my solution is much more well thought out than the existing one. I suggest getting rid of the hard cap. I know. But hear me out. Once the hard cap is reached, there should be a fixed inflation of a certain amount, let's say 2% a year. I am not the one to determine the ideal percentage. This is also rewarding stakers with a way better APR than just 2%. In reality, this is because if, for example, the staking rate among holders is 50%, the rewards would be 4% per annum. It would be 8% in case of a 25% staking rate. Only if 100% of Fantom hodlers stake their coins, it would be just 2%. I would also include a mechanism that makes the coin deflationary when everything goes according to plan and the coin gets adopted. I would achieve this through a sophisticated fee system. The validators currently already have another source of income than just the staking rewards. They also get paid 70% of the transaction fees. I would still allow them to get a share of these, and the rest of the fees would be burned in my model. Actually, this is the case already today. The remaining 30% of fees get burned at the moment in Fantom. One could determine that 50% of the fees go to validators and the rest is burned, or remain the percentages that we got today. Smarter people than me should decide on the exact distribution after a detailed analysis. The validators would therefore have two sources of income. If Fantom prospers and many transactions take place and many new apps find their home on the platform, then no one would need to worry about the lifted hard cap. Fantom would even be deflationary because the fee burn would overcompensate the staking rewards issued. Should Fantom not prosper though, you would still have a sustainable model that should work even in the worst bear market. Let me know what you think. Is Fantom doomed and how did you vote? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch this video next to learn even more about Fantom.